of attraction. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Mwalimu Gigi, your favorite teacher in the 254 is back. Like she never left. Habari ya masiku. Uzuri leo tuko na mwanafunzi at least mmoja leo. Karibuni sana kwa lesson yangu na yes. So today we want to look at a topic in mathematics, certificate, and you'll find this in certificate in masonry, plumbing, I think carpentry, building, technology. No certificate in building technology. Yeah. So you'll find this topic there, mathematics. It's called mensuration. I'm going to just confirm mensuration. Mensuration. This is all about the finding area, finding perimeter, finding the volume and surface area of different objects. So let's just jump into the point. So when we start with mensuration, the first thing that you do, are you listening to me? Yes, asante. So the first topic that you will, the first thing that you'll have to know is about measurements. So the first thing you will have to know is measurements. These come to the common units of measurements. The common units, hizi ndio tutakuwa tunaziangalia. The common units of measurement, like for example, when we are measuring length, you have to know that we have to use meters. Naandikuanga si ndio? Those are the, let me write vizuri. Let me write like the common units of measurements. The common units of measurement. So hapa ndio utapata we have, when we are tukipima length tunapima in meters, which is M. Meters is capital M. When we want to do mass tunapima in kilograms, kg. Mass, kilograms, kg, and time. These are just the common units of measurement. Time we'll use seconds. Yes. So that's the first thing you have to know. When you're measuring length, you're using meters. When you're measuring mass, you're using kg, which is kilogram. When you're measuring time, you are using seconds. So we want to know, first of all, how you will convert. Yeah, so the next thing we want to do is converting units. Conversion of so we want to convert units. So hapa kuna kitu tulikuwa tunafanya tukiwa wadogo. There is this thing we called kofia huuzwa dukani mwa, fact it's mwa Daudi senti mia. Then you start putting the M's. M. So this one is meters. In meters, so it's kilometers, hectometer, decameter, meters. So hii ina m. Decimeter, centimeter, millimeters. So tutaanza kuweka hizo mazero. Want to see how we convert like 1 kilometer to 1 centimeter, to 1 centimeter, or 1 kilometer to meters. Yeah, want to do that. Yeah, hii ni simple formula tu yenye tulikuwa tunatumia uko kwa high school ama primary sana sana. So kama unataka ku convert 1 kilometers into, let's say, centimeters, so utashuka kwa hii 1, you count the zeros, 1 2 3 4 5, so is equals to 1 2 3 4 5 centimeters. So if you want to convert 1 kilometer or any kilometers to centimeter, let's say for example, before I do an example, let's do again another one. If you want to convert kilometers to meters, is 1 kilometer is equals to, then you from here you count the zeros, 1 2 3 2 meters, so it's 1,000 meters. Sawa sawa. For example, want to convert 1 meter, so something in meters, when you convert it, unaenda pale kwa, nimeisongesha sana, unaenda hapo penye 1 iko 1 meter is equals to into, let's say, centimeter, 1 2, so it is 100 centimeter. So for instance, you want to convert something like 7 kilometers into meters, so you say if 1 kilometer is equals to 1,000 meters, what about 7 kilometer? You cross multiply 7 kilometers times 1,000 meters divide by 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer itaenda na 1 kilometer, you'll get 7,000 meters. This is just simple conversion ambayo tuna will be handling as we go. So for instance, we are doing mass. One is just the same way. Kama ni kwa mass, tuende hapa. If you want to convert something, just the same. So if it is kilogram, for instance, we have the kofia huuzwa dukani mwa Daudi senti 100. So hapa kama ni mass tutabadilisha hapo ikwe grams, ndio? Then hapo ikwe kilograms. Sawa sawa. Haina hizi zingine, but we want to do the kilograms. And so here we say 1 kilogram is equals to 1 2 3 1 2 3 grams. So for instance, it's 10 convert 10 kilograms to grams. You say 1 kilogram is equals to 1,000 grams. What about 10 kg? Cross multiply 10 kg times 1,000 grams divide by 1 kg, itakuja 10,000 grams. Those are just simple mathematics. Na tunajua about seconds. In case of we know the obvious of time. Converting. So in case of seconds, tunajua tu 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes, you know. 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. So that one is very simple to convert it. Just equate there. Kama for example, convert let's say 10 minutes into seconds. You'll say if 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds, what about 10 minutes? Minutes. You convert, 60 seconds times 10 minutes, divide by 1 minute. Minute and minute will cancel, tutabaki na 600 seconds. Hiyo sasa ni vitu very simple. So after we've known how to convert, tunajua ukipewa in meters, you can present your answer in centimeters and vice versa. So we now want to go into some serious business like perimeter, finding the perimeter of an object. Keyboard sijui nikate mara 3 hapo na hapa. Inaweza work? Yeah. So we want to do perimeter. Hii ni vitu tunajua, si ndio? Perimeter tunajua is the distance all round. Distance all round of an object. Distance all round. Ukizunguka hiyo building, ukizunguka mahali, that's the perimeter of that place. So for example, first of all we'll start with let's start with a rectangle. Rectangle. So rectangle inakaa hivyo, si ndio? Side moja ni long, si ndio? We have the length, is the length, we have the width. So the distance all round, tunaanzia hapa. Let me see if niko sawa. Nice. So distance all round meaning tutatoka hapa, twende hadi hapa, twende mpaka hapa, twende mpaka hapa, turudi hapa. So itakuwa L, if that L is L, this is L, this is W. So itakuwa L plus L. So tunatoka hapa twende mpaka hapa. L plus W plus L plus W. Si ndio? Tuko sawa nani? Angalia hapa. L plus W plus L plus W. So we collect the like terms. L na L zinafanana, W na W inafanana. We collect the like terms, itakuwa L plus L plus W plus W. Si ndio? So it's 2L plus 2 width. Si ndio? Yeah. So you can say 2 into brackets length plus width. So that's the short formula of finding the perimeter of a rectangle. 2 into brackets length plus width. So for example, tutakuwa tunafanya ma example hapa ndio watu tupatane kwa urahisi, si ndio? So wakwambie find the perimeter of this, we have find the perimeter of that. Let's say that is 10 and we have 6, you know. You know the longer side is length and then width. So tumesema you quote the formula 2 into brackets length plus width. Quote the formula, that's the first thing you'll do. Then unajua length ni hii, width ni hii. Substitute into the formula. So it's 2 into 10 plus 6, you know. 10 plus 6 is 16 times 2, si ndio? Brackets ni ina mean multiplication, si ndio? So 16 times 2 is 16 times 2 32. So your answer is 32. So I've forgotten something very, very important. Units. So for example, this one was 10 meters and 6 meters. Sawa? Unaleta na hiyo formula yako hapa, haki tusisahau formula, sawa? Tusisahau units. So hapa itakuwa, in our case, itakuwa 32 meters. 32 meters. Sawa? So that's the simple formula of finding the perimeter of a rectangle. Perimeter of a rectangle. Okay, let's go to the next object. B, we have a square. Perimeter of a square. Square, all sides are equal. All sides are equal. All sides are equal. S. So we are going round from here. S. Sindio? S plus S plus S plus S. Sindio? Side. 4 sides. Ziko na 4 sides. S plus S plus S plus S. Sawa? So hapo itakuwa 4 S, sindio? 4 S, 4 sides, sindio? 4 S. So in our case, let's put an example. So let's do an example. For instance, we have a square here. Yeah, how many meters? Let's say 5 meters. So it's 5 meters. Wanaweza kupea tu side moja. Sasa kama ni square, wakikupea side moja, si hii side na hii side zinatoshana. Square, all sides are equal. So if it's for 5 meters, you'll just say 4 times. You'll quote the formula first. 4 sides. Sindio? Sides, yani, is equals to, you say, perimeter is equals to 4 sides. Sindio? Then you say 4 times 5 meters. Itakuwa 20 meters. So your perimeter is 20 meters. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Inakuwa 20 meters. So, answer. Perimeter si ngumu, sindio? Perimeter si ngumu. Okay. Let's do another circle. Finding the perimeter of a circle. So going round a circle. Perimeter of. So let's see a circle. Let's see how you can go around a circle. From that point, ikuje mpaka urudi pale. So in circles tunaita, it's called finding the circumference. The circumference of a circle. Yani uende round ya circle na urudi penye ulikuwa. Okay? We call it finding the circumference. Siandiki hiyo, sitaki mnicheke hiyo. Finding the circumference. Okay, finding the circumference. So circumference is equals to pi d or 2 pi r. Sawa. Hiyo ni formula ya finding the circumference over circle. Circumference of a circle. Finding the circumference of a circle. Circumference, tumesema circumference is just a perimeter. Is the perimeter of a circle. It's called circumference. Wacha tuniandike hapa. It's called the circumference. Kitu kama hiyo. So, perimeter of a circle is called the circumference of that circle. So, formula ni pi d. Pi d. Tunajua d ni nini kweli? Pi d. D ni ni diameter. So it's pi d. But when we say it's 2 pi r, yeah? R ni radius. So hii ni d, pi d, hii ni d, hii ni r, which is the radius. So it's 2, yani radius times 2 ina make a diameter. Radius times 2 makes a diameter. That's why we say it's pi d or 2 pi r. Yani r ikuja mara mbili imeka a d. Sawa? Yes. So for example, we have a circle with us. Hii ni circle kweli. A circle. So we have a circle with a radius of circle with a radius of, let's say, 14. Radius is 14 meters. So R is equals to 14. So in this case, kama R ni radius, to find the diameter utafanyaje? So CD is equals to 2R, sindio? So it's 2 times 14. Kumaanisha diameter ni 28. Sawa. D is 28. So we can use either of the formula. Circumference is equals to pi d. You quote the formula first. Circumference is equals to pi d. Then you come and say pi is equals to 22/7. Sindio? Ama unaweza fanya pia kwa calculator pi. But pi mostly is 20. Let's use 22/7 times d, which is d yetu ni 28. So 7 into 4. Sindio? 28, first of all, it's 28 meters. So 7 goes here, 1, 7, 4 times. So it's 22 times 4, which is equals to 88 meters. So that's the circumference using the pi d. Let us use circumference is equals to 2 pi r. Tuone kama tutapata the same answer, 2 pi r. So it's equals to 2 times 22/7 times r is 14. So here we go, 2. So 2 times 22 is 44. 44 times 2 is 88 meters. So circumference of a circle, or the perimeter of a circle, which is the circumference of a circle, is pi d or 2 pi r. Sawa. So tuendelee. Tumefika kwa circle. Let's see D. Finding the perimeter of a trapezium. Finding the perimeter of a trapezium. Trapezium inakaa aje? Iko na kitu kama ki square, alafu iko na ka triangle. Sawa. So this one is the height, length. So that's an example of a trapezium. Iko na kitu kama hiyo. So finding the perimeter of a trapezium. Hey, tulisema perimeter is the distance all round. So utatoka hapa, uende hapo, urudi mpaka hapo. So if this is A, utasema A plus B plus C plus D. Sawa. You can't do the H. So it's A plus B plus C plus D. That's just it. So the difficult part of a trapezium, you can be given the height. Yeah? You can be given the height and you're not given here. So hapo ndio penye kitu inaingilia yenye inaitwa Pythagoras theorem. Ufind hapa na ufind hapa. But if you are given, you just add. Tutafika tu hapo, tusijali, sio? If that is the trapezium, umepewa hii side 10, 6. Hapa ziko 6. Hapa ikwe 7, hapa ikwe hiyo 6, hapa ikwe 5, si ndio? So you just add 10 plus 7 plus 10 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5, si ndio? So meters. So itakuwa 10 plus 7 17. Wacha tutumie calculator leo, si ndio? Let's just a calculator. Aki hope naonekana vizuri. Hey you. Yeah. I noticed that my camera was not that clear, so I went for a break. So we were saying, oh my goodness. Okay. Hi. Mama yangu. Okay, calculator imekata. So tumesema ni 10. Yo. Calculator imekata. Okay. 10 plus 7 plus. Sasa tufanyaje hesabu bila calculator? Plus 7 au plus 7 plus 6 plus 5. Nimekaa bila kufanya hesabu. 28 equals to 28 meters. So distance all round. So you just add distance all round. 10 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 meters. Sawa. So itakuwa 28 meters. That is a trapezium. So we go to the next. So hapa hatujaweka hii formula in that to be trapezium. It's A plus B plus C plus D. Sawa. Okay, tuendelee ama tusiendelee? Bibi. Tuendelee ama tusiendelee? So A, B, C, D, E. Tuko na kitu inaitwa parallelogram. Parallelogram. Hii ni yenye two sides there parallel to each other. Hii iko parallel to that. Let's do this. Hii iko parallel moja, hii iko mbili. This side is parallel to this side. This side is parallel to this side. So we can call this side X. If this side is X, this side is X. If this side is Y, this side is Y. So we are going around a parallelogram. From here, X plus Y plus X plus Y. Parallelogram it's like a triangle yenye imetwist kiasi. So nisiseme is a triangle yenye imetwist kiasi mtu aseme hivyo. Parallelogram is two sides. It has two sides which are parallel to each other. See ndio? This side is parallel to this. This side is parallel to that. So ukileta hii collect the like terms itakuwa 2x plus mtu atasema imepatikana aje 2x x plus y plus y sawa, ndio ikue 2x plus 2y. So the perimeter of a parallelogram is 2x plus 2y. 2x plus 2y. Let's have an example of this parallelogram. This side is parallel to this side. This side is parallel to that side. So, tuseme hapa ni 10, then meters. Let's do now centimeters. 10 centimeter plus, let's say 6 centimeters. So you quote the formula. P is equals to 2. We did not factorize further. Hii tunaweza ita 2 into brackets x plus y. So all of these are correct. So 2 into brackets x plus y. So in this case itakuwa 2 into 10 centimeter plus 6 centimeter. Sindio? So answer yako itakuwa ngapi? 10 plus 6 times 2. Ika ubao kangu nikadonye, sindio? Nifaa nitafute kakubwa sasa. Inafika mali nafuta sana. So 10 plus 6 ni 2 in times, brackets is multiplication times 10 plus 6 is 16. So it's 2 times 16 inakuwa 32 perimeter. 16 centimeter. Sindio? Ilikuwa 10 centimeter plus 6 centimeter is equals to 16 centimeter times 2, 32 centimeter. I hope tunaendelea pamoja. So, tuende kuwa next. We have parallelogram. Tuko na kitu inaitwa rhombus. Inaandikwa hivyo. Rhombus. Rhombus, sasa in this case, we tilt a square. Square hii nimetiltiwa. Yani all sides are parallel. All sides are parallel. Meaning, if this side is A, this side will be A, this side will be A, this side will be A. So, A plus A plus A plus A itakuwa 1, 2, 3, 4, sindio? Itakuwa 4A, sindio? So, for instance, we have this. If this is our parallelogram, if this is our rhombus, if this side is 5, this side will be 5, this side will be 5, 5 centimeter, 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 centimeter. So, our case will be 5 times, 4 times 5 centimeter, which will become 20 centimeter. So, the perimeter of a rhombus is 4A. Yani 4 times A. 5, 5, 5, 5. So it's 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Okay? Sawa sawa. Tuna highlight hapa. So be careful with those. Hizo ndio formula. Hizo zenye tumezi highlight hizo zote ndio formula. Okay? Rhombus imekuwa E, A, G. Tuende kwa G. kona hii. Yeah. Ellipse ni kitu kama ka oval yenye. Hivi. Yeah, kitu kama hiyo. So, hii ndio ellipse, kitu kama ka oval. Sawa sawa? Ellipse. So we have this side. This is the longer side. We call it this, you know. So this one is called the major axis. Then this side is the minor axis. So major axis and the minor axis. Let's call that D. D na D ndogo. Tuweke D ndogo. Diameter of the major axis. Ile refu. Then diameter of the minor axis. So, formula pi divided by 2 D plus D. Tunajua hii D imetoka wapi, si ndio? D plus the major axis plus the minor axis, then we divide by 2. Sawa sawa? So in another case we can say hii major axis iko hapa katikati, si ndio? Hii ikifika hapo we call it let's call it A. Alafu E tuite B. So kwa our perimeter tukitumia radius yake itakuwa pi into bracket A plus B. Hatutaweka divide by 2. Sawa sawa? Ni kama kutumia pi r squared na pi d. Sawa? Ni kama kutumia pi r squared na pi d. Tukitumia radius, we don't divide by 2. Tukitumia the diameter, we divide by 2. Sawa? Paka hapo. So you can use either of this formula. This is A is the radius with the major axis, within the major axis, the radius of the major axis, and B is the radius of the minor axis. So we say it's pi radius of the major axis plus radius of the minor axis. Or we can use pi divided by 2 into brackets the major axis plus the minor axis. So in this case we can do just one example, like for example, let's have this. Kitu inachora ki oval kingine inafaa ikuwe ki oval. For example, we are given 10 and this is 5. We know the major axis. This is the major axis and this is the minor axis. This is the major axis. This is D, this one is D. The major is, yani major inamaanisha kubwa, si ndio? Sasa hii ni ile diameter kubwa, side yenye ni kubwa. Alafu hii ni diameter side yenye ni ndogo. Sawa? So in this case wametupea radius. So radius ya hii side yenye ni kubwa ni 10. Radius hii side yenye ndogo ni 5. Sawa? So let us quote the formula. Tumesema P is equals to, when we are using the radius, it is pi into brackets a plus b. So it's pi into brackets a plus b. So it's equals to pi into 10 plus 5. 10 centimeter plus 5 centimeters. So it's 22/7 times what? 10 plus 5 ni 15 centimeters. So in our case, tukitumia hapo calculator, nili kapi? 47.14 centimeters. So let us try and use the D. Tutumie diameter. See ni radius, tutumie diameter. Tuone kama tutapata the same answer. Same answer. Tuone kama tunaweza pata the same answer. So, in this case, diameter itakuwa ngapi? So, the major diameter it will be 10 plus 10. Sindio? Tutamultiply na 2. 10 times 2 itakuwa 20. Sindio? So, hapa, so this major diameter will be 20. 10 times 2. Then the minor diameter, in this case it will be 10. 5 plus 5, or 5 times 2 centimeters. So, we quote the formula as pi over 2 into brackets d plus d, which is equals to 22/7 times a half. Sindio? Yes. We hapana. Ngoja. Divide by, yeah. Hey, hapa ndio penye watu watakosea. Divide by 2, si ndio? Tuendelee tu, plus 20 centimeter plus 10 centimeter. Hapo kwa fraction, ukiingiza fraction, itakuwa 22/7 times a half. Si ndio? Tunafanya reciprocal ya hii. Tukitaka kumake the division into a multiplication, then we say 20 plus 10 ni ngapi? 20 plus 10 ni 30, si ndio? 30 centimeter. So, acha tuone, it's 22/7 times a half. It's 11/7. Let's do 11/7. 11 divided by 7. Si hapa tukicancel hapa inakuwa 11. 11 divided by 7 times 30. Okay. It's 47.14 centimeters. So it's just the same. The formula is the same. The difference is, in this case we are using the diameter. Diameter of the major axis plus diameter of the minor axis. That's why we divide pi divided by 2. Then in this case we use the radius, which is a plus b. So it's a plus b times pi. Sawa, mpaka hapo I think tuko mbele. Na nimechoka kuongea though, but tunaweza endelea tu. Tumebakisha tu kitu moja simple. Kama hii tumemalizana naye, si ndio? Simple. Ellipse. Ellipse ni ka oval. tumefika. Ellipse ilikuwa G ama H. H ni triangle. Ya mwisho triangle. Unasema? Triangle. So we have three types of triangle. Tukianza na ya kwanza, the right angled triangle. The right angled triangle. Hebu nipozie kiasi. Triangle, right angle triangle. So if hii inakuanga A, B, C. Right angle triangle. So tunatoka hapa, tunaenda hapa, nenda hapa, mpaka pale. So area of finding it is obviously A plus B plus C. Hiyo haina formula. A plus B plus C. Utatoka hapa, uende hapa, uende hapa, urudi hapa. A plus B plus C. This is a perimeter of a right angled triangle. Triangle ingine tuko nayo ni ile yenye iko hivi. Si ndio? Two sides are equal. Inaitwa isosceles. Triangle. Two sides are equal. So if this is A, this will be A automatically, and this B. So it's B. Itakuwa perimeter itakuwa B. Tukitoka hapa plus A plus A. We collect the like terms. Itakuwa B plus 2A. Sawa sawa. And ya mwisho inaitwa equilateral. All sides are equal. All sides are equal of an equal. So if this is A, that will be A, that will be A. So it's 3A. Mtu atashangaa nimetoa wapi 3. A plus A plus A. Rudi hapo. So itakuwa 3A. So inategemea ni triangle gani uko nayo. Perimeter of a triangle, of an isosceles triangle, and of a equilateral triangle. Sawa sawa. So I don't think we have an example of that. Can we do one? Choka do. But tufanye hii ya equilateral, ya right angled triangle. Tumesema ya right angle triangle. Yenye iko na hii kitu ndio right angle triangle. Wacha kutumia simu na nafunza. Nitakufukuza kwa hii class. So tuseme for instance this is 5. Inakuanga 3, 4, 5. Si ndio? So perimeter is equals to A plus B plus C. So it's 4 plus 5 plus 3, which is equals to, all sides are in meters. So 4 plus 5, hebu fanya 4 plus 5 kwa hii calculator, unanisumbua na wewe ni mwanafunzi. 4 plus 5 plus 3. Only 3.
Is equals to
12 meters. So that is a right angle triangle. Tukiangalia isosceles triangle, you'll find if this side is 10, this side will be 10. Alafu this side, let's say it's 12. So it perimeter is equals to B plus 2A. B plus 2A. So itakuwa 12 plus 2 times, 2 times 10. Menipata 2A. Hii ni A na hii ni A. 2 plus 10, yani 2 10 2 10 2, yani 10 ziko mbili 2 10. So itakuwa 12 plus 20 which is equals to 32. Let's say meters, so it will be 32 meters. So for an equilateral in this case, if this side is 10, this will be 10, this one will be 10 meters. So it is perimeter is equals to 3a, which is 10 times 10 times 10, which will be 30 meters. Sawa sawa. I hope mpaka hapo tuko mbele, tuko pamoja, tuko ngangari. So we go to the number 2 thing. Okay. Before we go to finding area, before tuende kwa area, there is something about the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Mbona nimefuta triangle? Triangle ndio inatuletea hii shida ya Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Hii ni nini ndio inatuletea shida ya Pythagoras theorem? So there is somebody who was called Pythagoras. Ndiye alikuja na hii theory about a right angled triangle. Yeye ndiye alikuja na hii theory ya pi alikuja na hii theory. Pythagoras, huyu mtu anaitwa Pythagoras, alidiscover that in a right angled triangle but inaweza kuwa tu popote a plus b plus c, a b c. So alidiscover that a squared plus b squared is equals to c squared. Sawa. This one is the Pythagoras theorem. Alidiscover kwa right angled triangle, side A plus side B is equals to side C squared. Side A squared plus side B squared is equals to side C squared. So in this case, this side, hapa penye kuna the 90 degrees hapo, so this side plus this side is equals to the longer side squared. This side squared plus this side squared is equals to the longer side squared. So in let's do an example ndo tuelewe. For example, this triangle, the right angle triangle, if this one is 3, this one is 4, to find this side, you will say 3 squared plus 4 squared is equals to this side c squared. Sawa? So 3 squared plus 4 squared, 3 squared ni ngapi? 9 plus 4 squared ni 16, si ndio? Is equals to 9 plus 16 ni ngapi? 25. Uko sure? So is equals to 25, si ndio? So to find C ni 25. To find C, you'll find 25, the square root of 25, which is 5. So hapa C is equals to 5. So for instance, if you want to get, wacha tufanye example ingine. We apply the Pythagoras theorem. Sasa tuko na hapa, let's say hapa tupate, let's just do a complicated one, 10. Then this side we have 6. So it's a squared plus b squared is equals to c squared, si ndio? So a hatuna, say a tuseme iko hapo. A hatuna, so a squared is equals to b squared. B squared ni 6. So 6 squared is equals to c squared ni 10 squared. So 10 squared. Sawa sawa. So hebu fanya a squared plus 6 squared ni ngapi? 36. Is equals to 10 squared ni ngapi? 100. Si ndio? 100. So when we take this side, inakuwa a squared is equals to 100 minus 36. 100 minus 36, a squared is equals to 100 minus 36 ni ngapi? 64. So a is equals to, we find the square root, tukate hiyo, find the square root both sides. So square root ya 64 ni ngapi? 8. So the Pythagoras theorem is applied in any right-angled triangle to find either of the sides. So the Pythagoras theorem states that a squared plus b squared is equals to c squared. So with that all said, we want now to go to the most complicated part of mensuration, is area. It's not most complicated, but iko complicated kiasi, ndio? Finding the area. Number 1, to find perimeter of all the shapes. So area. Number 2 is finding the area. Area ni nini? Is a measure of surface. Measure of surface. Perimeter. For the case of perimeter, tulikuwa tunaenda tu all round. Tunatoka hapa mpaka hapa, tuende mpaka hapa, turudi mpaka hapa. Tunamesha tu nje huku. But in this case area, tunamesha mpaka hapa ndani. Si ndio? Yaani hii ubao yangu occupy space gani, kiasi gani? Sawa, mpaka huku ndani. But perimeter tunapima tu huku measuring all round. But the area ni yote. Sawa? So, area of is a measure of surface. So the first thing we measure is a square. So, square. Si tunajua square ni hii all round. If this side is A, so all sides will be A. A. So area of a square is side times side. Side times side. Copy hiyo ya blue. Side times side. Side times side. So this case, and side times side. Side times side. So in this case is A times A. A times A. A times A. Hatumeshi huku, hatuendi all round. All round ni perimeter. In this case, tunataka kumeasure the surface of here. So tutamesha A times A. A times A. So for instance, we have this, a side of 4. Sindio? 4. Kumaanisha hapa ni 4, sindio? So when you say area is equals to side times side, which itakuwa 4 times 4. Hapa ndio penye kuna shida. So it's 4 meters. 4 meters. So area itakuwa 4 meters times 4 meters. itakuwa answer itakuwa 4 times 4 16 meters squared. Sijui kama umenotice 16 meters squared. 4 times 4 is 16. M times M, meters plus meters squared. So, so that is a square. B is a rectangle. Rectangle. Length, width. Area of a rectangle is length. Length times width. So, hiyo tu ni is just your formula, length times width. Length times width. So in this case, maybe we have this 10 na 6 meters. So in this case, it will be you quote area is equals to length times width, which is equals to 10 times 10 meters times 6 meters is equals to 10 times 6 ni ngapi? 60 m meters squared. Sawa. Meters squared. So the challenge comes when they tell you this is a square. There are two squares here. Rectangle, I mean. Then watakwambia find the area of the shaded part. Find the area of the shaded part. Wakupea hapa ni 10 na hapa ni 6. Then wakupea hapa ni 5 na hapa ni 3. Find the area of the shaded part. So to find the area of hii kubwa, then find minus the area of hii ndogo, sindio? So you know the area of a square is length times width. So the big square, the big rectangle, the big rectangle is 10 times 10 meters times, tusisahau units, that's why tulisoma maneno ya units, usisahau units. So area ya big rectangle is 10 times 10 is 60 meters squared. The small rectangle, hiyo ya ndani ni area ni 5 meters times 3 meters is equals to ngapi? 15 meters squared. So in this case, we will say, we want to find the area of the shaded part. We'll say the area of the shaded part is equals to, area of the shaded part is equals to the big rectangle minus the small rectangle, the area of the small rectangle. Area of the big rectangle minus the area of the small rectangle. So in our case, we have 60 meters squared minus 15 meters squared is equals to 45 meters squared. So the area of the shaded part hapa ni 45 meters squared. Hii vitu ni rahisi sana. Mpaka nashangaa hata. Wow. Vitu za rahisi. Area of a square, area of a rectangle. Area of a square, area of a rectangle. A square is side times side. Area of a rectangle is length times width. So let us tuendelee hapa sasa. Area, measure of surface area. Tunaenda tukiendaga, sina? Tukiendaga. So, area of a triangle. So we say we have three types of triangle. We have isosceles triangle, right angled triangle. Now we have an equilateral triangle. So in these cases, we have different types. We have like two methods of finding the area of a triangle. So the common one we have the common one, the right angled triangle. See, the common one is length, height, base. Yeah. So the common one we have a half into base times height. A half into base times height. So if this we have na tumesoma Pythagoras theorem, si ndio? So if you have not been given the height, yeah, the straight height, na umepewa hii, you can find this one, si ndio? So in this case maybe wacha tupeane challenge hapo 7, wacha hapo ikwe 10 na hapa ikwe 4, si ndio? 10 hapo ikwe 4. So we want to find the area. Find the area. So here we will first introduce the Pythagoras theorem because we don't have the base. So we'll introduce the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. You'll introduce the Pythagoras theorem ndio upate the base, this base. So itakuwa a squared plus b squared is equals to c squared. So we have a squared, which is 4 squared, plus b hatuna, is equals to c squared. C ni 10, si ndio? Ni 10. So 10 squared. Yeah? 10 squared. So we introduce the Pythagoras theorem to find the base. So 16, no, 16 plus b squared is equals to 100. So b squared is equals to 100 minus 16. Hiyo ni ngapi? 100 minus 16. Fanya 100 minus 16 is 84. So we find the square root both sides to eliminate the square. So itakuwa b is equals to 8. So tumepata base yetu ni 8. 8, so we want to find the area. Area, to quote the formula, a half base times height. Sindio? Itakuwa a half times 8 times 4, which is equals to 16. Yeah? So 16 meters. That's the area. So if
Yo 84
square root ya 84 ni ngapi? 9.
9 point something.
So 8. So amenirekebisha hapa ati ni 9.165. 112. Wacha kulala. Tutakosana. Huyu jamaa analala kwa class bwana. So ameni correct hapa. So it's 9.2. So a half times 9.2 times height, which was 4. Ayafanya hii hesabu. 1, 2. 9.2 times 2.
18.3
squared. So, if you have been given a triangle na haina base or haina height, you'll have to find the height using the Pythagoras theorem. Then you apply the formula, a half base times height. So we have another formula. We have another formula, which is area is equals to the square root of iko kwa table. That's why you need that mathematical table. You just copy from the mathematical table na uingize tu kwa your question. Now you substitute. Iko kwa mathematical table, so you just copy. Inaja you cram, hii unaweza cram, but this one is just in the mathematical table direct. That's why you need a mathematical table. Sawa. So it's the square root of s into s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. Okay? So you just go to the calculator vizuri, ukopi, but hata unaweza cram pia. Si ni kitu rahisi. Is the square root of s into brackets s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. So what is this s? S is a plus b plus c, then is a half divided by 2. A plus b plus c. Kuna mtu hata amepotea. So this is a triangle. Sawa. Yenye hatujui nini. If it's an isosceles, yani ni shapeless. Hii ni right angle triangle, but this one is like shapeless triangle. So hapa tuseme ni A, B, C. Okay? A, B, C. So to find the S, it is A plus B plus C divided by 2. You find the S. So the area of finding, the formula of finding the area is the square root of S. To may find S into brackets S minus A into brackets S minus B into brackets S minus C. So let's get an example. For example, we have this one. Let's say this one is 10, 8, 7. So the first thing you'll do, you'll find S. You'll find S. S is equals to A plus B plus C divided by 2. So S is equals to 10 plus 8 plus, let's put here 6. Tuchukue na whole number. Divide by 2. Ukifanya 10 plus 8 plus 6. Ni ngapi?
24.
8 plus 8 plus 6 ni 24. Kwa serious, mimi sioni ukifinya calculator. 18 plus 6. 24. So 24 divided by 2 inakuwa 12. So S is 12. S is 12. So we quote the formula of finding the area. Finding the area. Oh, nimefuta triangle. So we quote the formula of finding the area. Area tumesema triangle. Area tumesema the second formula is the square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. So S tumepata ni 12. S ni A plus B plus C divided by 2. So S ni 12. So 12 into 12 minus A, 10. 12 minus B, 8. 12 minus C, 6. So itakuwa 12 times, hii ya kwanza ni 12 minus 10, 2. then times 12 minus 8, 12 minus 8, 4, times 12 minus 6, 12 minus 6, 6. Yeah. So 12 times 2 times 4 times 6 ni ngapi? Nakumbe hiyo hesabu ilikuwa rahisi hivi. 576 meters squared. Let's assume tulikuwa tunafanya in meters squared. So the first thing you'll do, if you want to get the area of a triangle which is not a right angled triangle, you will have to find S, which is A plus B plus C divided by 2. So you find S. So area is equals to the square. Umefanya the square root. Unaona huyu jamaa analala. Hey. It was the square root. Wewe. Square root. Inakuwa ngapi? 24 meters squared. Usisahau kufind the square root, iko kwa square root. Sawa? Usisahau kufind the square root. The square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Then usisahau square root. Unaona kama mimi nilikuwa nimesahau. The square root of S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Mpaka hapo ukoje? Unapatako kitu? Tuendelee ama tuachie hapo? Hatuwezi pumzika na yasako iko hapa. Yasako ni rahisi sana. Yasako hatuwezi. Unaanza kuchoka? Wewe ni mwanaume bana, unachoka aje? Unafanya course gani by the way? Sijaambia watu unafanya course gani. Unafanya course gani? Certificate in plumbing. Anyway, tuendelea chana hiyo story. B, C, D. D ni circle. So formula of finding the area of a circle. Si tunaijua? Pi r squared. Area. Pi r squared. If you're using pi d, a half pi d squared. Simple. If this circle R is, wakikupea area 14, takuwa area is pi r squared, which is pi times 14 squared. Sindio? 14 meters. So itakuwa nisaidie kama 14.
141.
Serious? Nimetumia calculator kitambo. 11, 22 over 7. Itakuwa 6, 16. Fanya vizuri. 22 over 7 times 14 squared. 16 meters squared. That's the formula of finding the area of a circle. Acha nipumzike kiasi, wewe nimechoka. Nipumzike hapo. Tutaendelea to find the area of a trapezium Then we find the area of a parallelogram or a rhombus. Trapezium. Then wacha nimalize area. Ibaki mbili. D, ni trapezium. Ni A or blue. Trapezium. Trapezium si tuliona ile time inakaa hivi. Yaani iko na nini tayari? Yaani iko na rectangle na iko na triangle hapo. Sawa? So hapa you be very careful. There is a time that maybe you've been given this height. We are not using the slanting height. We are using the straight the perpendicular height. We are not using the slanting height. So if you are given here, you'll use the Pythagoras theorem to find this height. Sawa. Yeah. So it is a half A in A. Yeah, in A, in B, in your height. So, of which this height in your height. So it is, the area is a half A plus B height. A half A plus B times height. So, if for example, we've been given that. Tumesema ni slanting height. Hii ndio height tunatumia. Usitumie kuingi height hii the slanting height. Utumie the perpendicular height. So for instance, this longer side is 20. This is 12. So its area is equals to a half height to 6. So it's a half 20 meters plus 12 meters into 6 meters. So 20 plus 12 ni ngapi? 22 divided by 2 is 11. Sindio? 11 meters times 6 meters. Itakuwa 66 meters squared. Simple and clear. Simple and clear. It's a half A plus B times the perpendicular height. Perpendicular height. This one. Perpendicular. Usitumie the slanting height. Hii. Usitumie hii. Na usitumie hii. Hii pia unaweza pata iko hivi. So use the perpendicular height. This one. Yenye imeunda 90 degrees. Okay? So when we go to the other one, the rhombus or the parallelogram. Ilikuwa inakaa hivi. Hivyo. So in finding the area, you introduce this height. Inaitwa altitude. Height. Kwetu inaitwa altitude. Altitude. We introduce that height. So area is equals to base times the vertical height. Only the vertical height, which is this one. Hii yenye tumeweka hii. So if this is the base. So for example, we have this. For example, we have that. The base tuseme ni ngapi? Let's put 10. Width ni 8. So here 6. So itakuwa area is equals to base 10 meters times 6 meters. The vertical height only 60 meters squared. So you be careful. If you've been given this side na hujapewa hapa, you have to calculate the vertical height. So it's just the base times the vertical height. So hakuna kitu ngumu hapo ya kuongelea sana. Nataka the next topic, the next time we come, want us to do something on surface area, finding the surface area of objects, surface area and volume of objects. Sawa sawa. Okay.